Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just want to do a quick update on the M3 for those of you that are interested. So if you've watched any of the previous videos, you'll see that we've been having some issues with it. Number one issue was the steering was getting, if I put it in M Sport mode, it seemed to be mainly in M mode, and sort of revved it out. The steering would go stiff, like non-existent. It'd be absolutely rock hard, which were dangerous. Also, we had a problem with the rubbing, back rear right rubbing, so the car were obviously sitting too low. So, regards to the tyre rubbing, we thought it might be the tracking that were out, you know, the camber. So I got that done yesterday, absolutely no issues. But the guy did say that the car is sitting lower on that side, ever so slightly lower, so that's obviously the reason. So I would obviously destined to think it were going to be a spring or a shock or something like that. But this morning, what I've noticed as well is when I first get in it, it doesn't do it. It doesn't seem to do it first thing for a few minutes, and then it starts doing it. Now I just went to petrol station first thing, and I looked at the wheels and they were both bang on level. It had not dropped, so it's leading me to think that it's an issue with the well, it's electronic issue basically. So that's telling me that it's not an hardware issue, it's a software issue. Something's letting that right rear, it's softening the damper up for some reason. Now, we also, what I'd started developing, I'd forgotten about it. Basically, sometimes if I'd open the door, the window would go halfway down, and it'd do it on passenger side as well. It's called comfort access. They all do it, coupes do it, and I think you normally have to press button twice or hold your finger down. But obviously I wasn't doing that, it was just doing it by itself. Now when I looked online, the front module controls all that. Now the front module, I forget to mention, I also had a load of lights coming up, not often, but now and again a load of lights come up and it say flash up EDC, fault, traction control, this, that and other. When I've looked online, it's quite a common thing to go on them, is the front module, and that front module controls a hell of a lot of stuff. It controls the sensor for it's not adaptive steering, but it's like an adaptive steering on these. It controls that. It controls all the windows, stuff like that. So I'm leaning to think that it could be that module that's causing all the problems. I'm really leaning towards it, because the window issue has got to be that. And also, if you remember, if you've watched the other videos, you'll see how I was stuck the other day, and it won't let me go into drive, it kept going into neutral. Now it controls the door sensors, so when you open the doors on these, it knocks it straight into neutral. If you have it in drive, open the door, it goes into neutral. I think that's what the car were doing. It thought the door would open, we're knocking it into neutral. All that is related to the front module. It wasn't until today I thought, well, could the EDC be related? The EDC light has also been flashing up. When it glitches, it does come up with EDC failure. And as I say, the car's on low mileage. I wouldn't have expected a spring or a damper to go, and they're pretty reliable, the dampers. They're not something that really fail. Not on this sort of mileage in any case. So it's not a conclusion yet, guys, but we might be on the right track with it. So I'm going to get a module ordered next week. I'm not sure if they need coding in or not, but I've got a guy who can code them in anyway. So I think what we'll do, we'll get one ordered, guys. We'll play it by ear. So if you watch out, if you're interested in how this M3 goes, and if I manage to get it sorted, if you'll click subscribe, and I'll let you know exactly how we go with it.